Good day everybody and welcome to another episode of Terracopia. We are going to continue with the auto farm that was being set up last week. And there was a few issues, so we're just going to try a couple of other things tonight. So first of all, get rid of this slime. Boom, 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 boom. So I've carved out a bit of this area. I was thinking about carving out a little bit more, but not going to do that. So just going to go into the box over here and we're just going to get some of the equipment out that we need to set up our farm. Probably hold most of that. And see, this is why I want the farm set up. I mean, I turn my back and I'm surrounded by these guys, and I mean, I don't know exactly why I'm farming slime either. I don't have a purpose for it yet, but I know there are some cool game mechanics that can be made, things that can be made using slimes. I am going to have to look at farming some more iron as well. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to go free here, and then we're going to put a row of hoppers in here, and then we're going to put a row of cacti in here, so every 2 blocks. Okay, swap the cacti out. Swap the sand out. We'll put slabs down. Okay. I might make a couple of row of cacti. Now what we will want to do is just leave, just leave a space for the hoppers to go in there. Okay, then we'll have hoppers around here, then we'll go platforms again. So I think we were doing free then hopper. So 1, 2, 3, and then that's hoppers. Now something I've just realised is we're going to want to actually loop the hoppers back around this way. So that's 2. And then 3, and then we go hoppers, and then we go cacti again. So the usual diagonal pattern. Okay, and then we'll go slabs in between each bit. Leaving the space again for the hoppers. Okay, then we'll go hoppers around there. Then we've got 1, 2, 3 again. Just thinking about this. Yeah, we are doing this right. Now, again, with the hoppers, I made the same mistake I made last time. They've got to come out from the other side. Almost there. And then we're going to go hoppers along here. So hoppers will come up to here, and then we'll go with our cacti again. Oops, ran out. And then we'll slab in the spots. Okay, hoppers will go along this row. And we'll go. This will be the last one, I think. So snakes around here, then we'll go 1, 2, 3. And that will be for the hoppers. And the cacti on this one. Now, something I have noticed here is the cacti can't actually go on the ends, so any ends with sand blocks, I'll have to take out the sand block. Which means the small slimes will be able to slip in and out. We're just going to make sure snakes around and around, comes back in here and around, down, around. Just making sure it snakes around the whole lot, which it does. Then we'll go here. Now it's going to snake around here, leading into our chest. Now, I'll just make sure it can feed to the side of the chests. It's not something I've tried before. We'll throw the axe in. Actually, in the hopper would be good. It can feed through the side, okay. It's not something I could say I've actually tried before. So we're going to go backwards here. Now, my concern here is whilst I'm doing this, I have not had a single slime spawn. So, before at the beginning of the video, we were here and we had slime spawning. Now, I'm not sure whether that's because it's not enough. If a free space is not enough, I think it is. I'm not sure if mobs can spawn on hoppers either. Now, I just want to check as we get to here. Just go throw my pickaxe in there because I just want to check that this is all working correctly. And whilst holding shift and crouching and right clicking to put the hopper down, just check if that pickaxe has gone into the chest, which it has. Very nice. I mean, if worse comes to worse, if this doesn't work for the slime farm, whoops, that's not going to work. then we can always turn it into a general mob farm. It won't get us a lot of loot, but it will get us something. So we're just going to throw the hoe in there. See if that makes it along. And then we'll throw the axe in. And come over here. The hoe's coming through here. Just see how long it takes the axe to come here. Hopefully the axe will pop it in. Okay, the fact that the axe hasn't come here yet is alarming. That might mean there's an error in the last section along from here. We'll go back and have a look. I mean, they can take... Oh, there it is. No, excellent. Alright, so what my concern is clearly the slimes have not been spawning since I've been down here. Now, if we know they're not spawning at this stage, they're probably not going to spawn at all. So, I'm just going to go away from it for a minute. We're going to go in here. I'm going to take the rest of the cooked beef that I was cooking. Store the excess in the food chest. Go back down, have a look. And again, we've got no slimes. Oh, yes we do. So that small slime did spawn. So we know they are spawning. We'll just maybe play a bit of a patience game here. This is a horrible, gritty part of doing these kind of things, is seeing what the spawn rate's like. It's another small one. And it practically despawned as quick as it spawned. Surely it didn't jump on a hopper and die that way. Just keeping a close eye on this because I need to see whereabouts they are spawning. And I mean, it's gonna... It really is boring waiting around trying to... It's nowhere near the spawn rates we were getting before. Definitely not the spawn rates we were getting before. Ah. What we might need to do, we might need to change this up. So I've gone 3. I'm going to go 5. So the painful bit is taking all the hoppers out. The good old Yadiel song from I almost said Final Fantasy Zone. Two completely different games. Okay, we'll leave that hopper in. Okay, so the trick will now be getting all this sand. Just going in and out. So still we're not getting the spawn rates there. So we're going to take out these hoppers. We'll probably make it 5 long. Now there's the occasional grunt from a drowned as well when we're down here. And that's why I've added that little mossy bit there, sort of to make it look like it's damp, because it backs right into the ocean there. If I was to punch it out either a block or 2, maybe 3, I'd be hitting ocean. Okay, so we're going 5. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And so I'm missing something here. So this is where the sand is going to be, and it's going to be hoppers on either side. So if I'm going 5 hoppers on either side, so we need to carve this out by 3. Okay, so we got sand, hopper, sand. No. Hopper, sand, hopper. Which means the hoppers can loop around the sand, come back around here. Sand, hopper. No. Hopper, sand, hopper. So this needs to go back to solid block here. So if we go 3 solid block, 4, that'll be 5. Up to here. This will be sand, hopper, and sand. Or hopper sandhopper, should I say? I keep getting that one wrong. Might need to alter this a little bit as well. I'm gonna fill the whole lot in and not leave a gap. So it's a free gap. So we've got 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Okay, leading into there. Now, I'm still not getting much spawn happening. We'll come back here for a second, see if we're getting any spawn rates. The only other thing is I'm thinking the chunk is 9 by 9. Maybe there's only one specific spawning chunk down here and I'm not managing to get it. Just gonna check up here for a second. Just making sure no mobs have actually spawned in that room. And also giving it an opportunity to sort of refresh it. Ah, there we go. Okay. So this is spawned on the 3rd panel. Gonna go and try that again. Unless any slimes want to be kind enough to spawn in front of my face. I mean, that would be even better. I'm just gonna go up to here and put the slime balls that we've got in there. And then go back down to the slime chamber. Look, there's a small one. That was the 2nd platform again. I think it was the 2nd platform the first time. So we'll just go back up here. And this sword needs a bit of repairing, so I'm just going to see what we got in a range of swords here. Okay, go back down. Again with a 2nd platform. It's also a neat way to check out my parkouring skills because you can jump up to 3 blocks in Minecraft, so trying to see if I can make all 3. See? Seem to foul on my last jump every time. And I'm picking up why, because that is a 4 gap. So, we need to narrow this down to a 3 gap. Slight miscalculation there. Okay. Now we'll try and park all across all 3. You know what, I would not have caught on to that if I wasn't doing that. Now what we could potentially do is we'll go up here and we'll grab a grab an acacia door and come back down here. Oh, actually no, we won't make it out of acacia wood. We will make it out of glass. So we'll make a little glass box here. That was very poorly placed. Okay, then what we'll do to dig this all out. No, we won't do that actually. I was thinking dig it all out and have it so that you can collect it in there, but it's not going to be that big a farm. It's not something that can go AFK like overnight for slime, unless I really need slime. So I think we'll leave it in the position it was in. So the next step is to work on the hoppers. Okay, so hoppers down. We can see they're all linked in the right direction by doing it this way too. what we will do actually is we'll put a slime ball in a hopper. Just see if it reaches the end. And along with sticking a slime ball in a hopper, we'll stick the axe in the hopper. And we're going to just put sand down across the whole thing. Like this. Like that. And like that. And we'll pull our cacti out. And just see what's coming here. Got our slime ball. We'll keep an eye out for the axe. There it is. Now my only concern with this is the small slimes can get through. Okay, so this leaves us with a gap to get out. So the idea is the slimes bounce off the cacti and end up dying. I mean, that is the plan. And guess what we could do? I mean, we could add a double wall at the end for insurance, but that might drop slimes which won't be picked up. So theoretically, if I put myself in a box like this, I should be able to sit AFK and those slimes should spawn and should run into cacti. And that would, and again, theoretically. Ah, here we go. So if you watch this big slime, we're just here safely in our little box. Now they can't. Okay, so they can get past those cacti. I mean, that guy looks like he's stuck. But then once they turn into small ones. And this is where we're going to go out and have a look in a minute, because we can see slime balls are dropping and the hoppers aren't picking them up. So that's not how the farm is designed to work. Alright, let's go out and have a look. It's got us 9 slime balls, so that's not too bad. But where are these ones that are dropping? So they're dropping on the sand. Now, I can't really add a hopper onto, say, this hopper, I believe. I'm just going to try it. Oh no, that did work. So let's take them all out. Let's chuck my axe in. Oh, okay. So the modification here would be to chuck a hopper in between each one. and that would get around that problem. But then the problem we also have is the slimes escaping completely. So we probably are going to have to double up the cacti. So back to a redesign. Okay, we'll just put that full block back in. Okay. So the redesign is going to come back all the way over here. And what we'll do now, we're still going to need space for hoppers to come through. And we can work that out soon. But the ends are never going to have cacti anyway. Just trying to pick out the right tools. Okay, so again, this will be a hopper channel. Okay, so now we've got a hopper channel, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, so we need to make it one wider. Okay, so now we got hopper 2 and then hopper. Take out the last slot. So we need a 4 gap. And then these need to be 5 long. So we're just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then one should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, correct. One, 2, 3. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3. So it needs to be 5 long again. Four, 5. Then we need a space of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the hoppers will be next. So the hoppers will feed into the chest here. So we've got the chest there. Okay, this should work now. Okay. So our hoppers. And place them around. Like this. Okay, out with some more hoppers. Okay. Then to make sure we've got this correct, we'll throw our iron hoe into the hopper. So we should eventually see that iron hoe come past this item hopper in a second. Can take a little while. The hopper chains take a little while to... Yep, there it goes. Okay. So whilst that's happening, we're going to polish up this side. So we'll stick the slabs in between here. I was like, what just hit me? It was a cacti. Slabs in between here. And this will be platform. So we'll be doing rinse, wash, repeat over here. We'll just see if that has come back. Yes, it has. Thank you. We know that's working then. No, we didn't want slabs in between there. Hang on a second. Take these slabs out. So what we were going to do... This could be a bit tricky. Is connect hoppers in. I've just set one there. I just want to test it to see if this is working correct. The shears can go in. That looks like it's working. So you have to put the hoppers in from the opposite side. Sort of get them in between the cacti. So a bit of strategic placing here. That one's in. Okay, just gonna have a look and see if that made it all the way over here. Yes, it did. Okay, so that should be touchwood working. Okay, so spawn will happen over here. What we might do, we might put the hoppers in before the sand. That'll be more logical, rather than trying to struggle to place them correctly. Okay, then we'll put the sand in. Then we'll stick the cactus in. Okay, so the cactus is chucked in, and we go down to this last row, where we'll again just put 2 in there. Go. Slowly crouch walking, cross like that. And then we'll put sand in between again. And we'll install the cacti. Bit close, I think. Okay, now this should be a fully functioning slime farm. Ooh. And the cacti grew. I did not know that. That's actually something I learned today, is a cacti can actually grow. So this should be, like I said, should be, touch wood, a fully functioning slime farm. Now, we're just going to start putting some stuff away. So we'll start with a sand. Boom, boom, boom. I think I do have another chest for red sand, but it can just go in here for now. Okay. The slime balls, we'll convert a couple into slime blocks. We'll put them away. Hoppers can go into the hopper chest. Didn't need anywhere near as many hoppers as I thought we would have. Slabs. The cobblestone can just stay in the inventory. The glass can come out. Now what we're hopefully going to see here is some slime in the farm. So we'll head down here. So another cacti is growing, and we can see a slime there. So slime are growing, and what we do know is the slime are going to be able to get out here. So what I'm going to do there is I could potentially just put some lava down there to eliminate them going any further, but we haven't got any slime balls yet in that chest. So just having a look here. So that slime did not make it. We have not picked up its slime ball. Its slime ball must have, if it dropped a slime ball into a hopper, but we got nothing in the chest. So the idea is, can sort of AFK in this room, close the door, safe from mobs, because we don't have it on hard difficulty. But again, not seeing any slimes coming out of there. Now, I was thinking what I could do is turn this mob farm on as well, which is manual. I've got to take them out, but I'm not going to do that. What we might do, actually, might work on all this. Just to sort of give us something to do away. Go back down, see if anything's changed. I can't see a single slime moving in there. But we've got slime balls in there. So this level now is going to be a fully functioning slime farm. Now, don't think the cacti can grow any higher than 3 high. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, that will lead us on for the next bit of farming. So if we're gonna leave, if we want a roof, we probably want to start on 27. Hang on. Skip that, and skip that, and skip that. So probably want to start a roof off here. Now, how far back did we go here? So we went as far back as... Ooh, that would have been another slime. So we went as far back as minus 40. So we've still only got 2 slime balls in there, but we'll see. Whilst we're digging out the next part, we'll see how many more we get during this stream. So we'll go into here. What do we want? We want some torches. I don't really want to use my coal up. I mean, I've got blocks of coal. I can only make 8 torches anyway. I'll go down here. Boom, 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 boom. We'll get some of these. Make some sticks. Make some torches. Thank you. Pop the rest back in there. Come down here. Pop down here. See if any more slimes have see, we got big boy over there, but he's not taking damage. Why is he not taking... There he is. He's taking damage now, so he'll give us a few more slime balls. But we're probably going to start on a roof around here. I was a bit concerned about something like this happening, but we look to be covered at the moment. Actually, now we know that's working, we might go down to here. I don't know why I created those torches, because what I can do... plan for netherite ingots. I haven't got that far yet. That's a good question, Winter. I haven't got a plan for farming netherite ingots, and I suppose I don't use them a whole lot. I have got some, but I guess really the plan will be to get a gunpowder farm happening and yeah, jump into the nether and get some scrap. So we want to go back into here again. Pull out a few of these slabs. Okay, pull that out, swap it for the slab. I mean the block. Put the block at the top there. Okay. Now we'll know when we run out of pumpkins above our heads. That's as long as what the other room is. Like right there. Super satisfying, like doing roads like this. Okay, so I guess we probably could go some more pumpkins back. The only thing I am a bit worry about is we are now under the ocean. Yeah, I think we're pushing our luck, probably going a bit too far back here. So we might... Oops, I've lost the chat, everyone. I've got the chat back. Gonna have that problem again by the looks of it. So I might open this up to here, and if we do want to extend any further, we will. Now the problem is when I oops, that was just a message on my phone. Gonna go slabs here and slab up along here. Okay, that's giving us some solid light. And then we'll work on digging down again. Now this dirt could be a bit problematic here. So come down to here. Hopefully we don't encounter any more dirt and gravel. And we'll just keep stripping out. Okay, we'll keep doing a few more rows. Actually, we're probably almost at a good height here. I think if we do one more, we're at a really good height. Because we want jack-o'-lanterns on the floor. And then on each side we can have our farms. So we'll see if we can get some jack-o'-lanterns. Just reading, we'll just wait here for a second and then check the slimes. So Winter's saying, most of the time, and literally cannot focus on playing the game. In 1 second, I'm getting wood for my mob grinder, and the other, I'm distracted by literal pigs. I know that feeling, going from one thing to another and getting distracted, and that's something I do struggle with on stream. So just avoid, not avoiding, just steering away from that conversation for a second. So that's 13 slime balls, so that's not too bad. But yeah, it is important to sort of stay focused, and that's one thing I struggle with is, as well, is I'm doing one thing and then I'm going, oh no, I haven't got enough wood for this, I need to farm some wood, and then I end up finding out I'm farming some wood too much. So sometimes having a good area to store all your stuff, kind of like this, but I mean probably a bigger area in the long run will be more ideal, so that you're not sort of doing that. So you can sort of, when you've got a spare half an hour or an hour in your day, you can sit there and you can sort of just grind for wood or grind for cobblestone or whatever it is that you feel like you need in resources, and then that way you can always go back, and when you go, oh, I'm short on wood, you're not sort of stressing like I am here and going, okay, well, I'm starting to get a low amount of stacks of wood. You can just go in and do it. So sometimes what I would suggest there is just sort of putting on some music that you enjoy listening to. Quite often what I do is I actually listen to a podcast, a Minecraft podcast called The Spawn Chunks. And I listen to that whilst doing those grindy kind of tasks. Other times though, I do find that can be quite distracting, and that is where I would sort of swap it up and put on some music that I would like to listen to at the time. Now, that I can listen to, sorry, in the background, and for it not to be so distracting. So we're just going to put those slimes into slime blocks before we stow them away there. And we will just go back up. It is night time, so we'll have a siesta. And then we're going to look at getting some jack-o'-lanterns. So we've got some torches there. We'll pull our axe out. I was kind of hoping a wandering trader would be there, but to no avail. Now, I had a cow accident earlier, so don't have a look at it where the cows are at the moment, because they seem to be everywhere. Trust me, I cleaned up a lot of that mess compared to what it is now. Okay, that just pushed me out of the gates. That was interesting. Okay, so got a feeling these shears are going to break before I get this all done. Ooh, we are lucky. Winter saying, listen to Redditor videos, check them out if you want, and listen to other random OSTs. Yeah, and that is a good way, and OSTs sometimes can put you in a mood depending on what you want to do in Minecraft, and that's a good thing about Minecraft, because it is so open. You can use OSTs for different game soundtracks, and I use Spotify a bit to do that. So if I want to start going out and battling mobs, I'll put some more intense style music, whereas if I just want to do a bit of grinding, I might have a bit more relaxing music. And of course, shouting out on my stream, as I usually do, I have Rainwave, which I would suggest as well. Rainwave have a selection of like original chiptune music, OC remixes, and things like that. And I do play the OC remixes on the streams, just as a bit of background music on the streams as well. Helps break things up a bit when I have long pauses in talking and stuff. That way there's still noise going on in the background. See, these cacti are growing quite high now, and we've got another 11 slime, so it's definitely working. Don't know how it would go as an AFK farm though. Go down here, take a bit of damage on that jump. It's okay, and we'll go light them up. I'm sure I've got enough to do this run. Okay. It's a bit longer than I thought. So back up we go. Hoping I've got some light sources up here. One. Okay. The wandering traders come to town. So let's see what this chap's got for us this time. I don't like doing sand, spending emeralds on sand, but it saves me going out and getting sand, I guess. I think that's all I pretty much want off him. Okay. I'm not going to be slapped around like that by Drowned. Yeah, I don't know why you're trying to jump up there, mate. It's not going to happen. I might get those white tulips again as well. Just reading from Winter again. To be honest, metal or orchestral covers of Underworld, spit it out in a minute. Undertale or Deltarune tracks are good. Yes. So I'm probably going to make a very unpopular comment here, but I've not played a lot of Undertale or Deltarune, but there's and I do like them as games. It's just a matter of having the time to play the games, I guess. But the soundtracks are absolutely amazing, and definitely worth a check out if you're wanting background music whilst playing games. I don't know what it is about the soundtrack of them. They're just incredible. Like them for their intensity, and it helps me build. Yes. I mean, you could go for your stereotypical tracks from Undertale and Deltarune. Like, of course, everyone's going to say, like, a lot of people generic answer is going to be, oh, what's your favourite track? Oh, it's Megalovania. I mean, yep, but there is also a lot of other tracks other than Megalovania, which are incredible. I think Rude Buster is one of them. I'm trying to think of the names of them now. And Death by Glamour as well, I'm thinking. Really good tracks. Overall, like, incredible soundtrack. And I even listen in everyday life. I listen to like if a background of doing chores and stuff. I mean, I'll listen to what one would say normal music, non-video game music, like radio style music. But sometimes I'll listen to my video game music, especially like some people do it for if they're going out on a run. A lot of video game music and more so remixes, the beats per minute in the tracks quite high, so running and stuff, it's really good for that. Whoa, 1,290 minutes on Deltarune alone. Yeah, that's a lot of time. I mean, the positive out of that is it shows it's a good game. I mean, no one's going to put that kind of time into a game if they didn't enjoy it. Favorite, Winter's just saying favorite track for Undertale is Ruins for Deltarune and Now's Your Chance to Be Out. Yep, you can see how that is. And there's Now's Your Chance is used in so many memes as well. So people who might not have played the game before have probably heard it if they're familiar with memes. Intentionally not finished. Yeah. Okay, so... And this is what I mean about resource gathering. And I don't do it enough. Because now I'm on stream and I'm... How many blocks away? Not far at all. 8, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Spot on. 8 blocks away from finishing this little bit. And I just don't have enough jack-o'-lanterns to light up the area. I mean, that's just one strip, but we're just going to go down here again and just see how many slime we got. And the advantage of this, it's 11, a little more. And so the advantage of this is, like, I can be doing whatever I want in my base, and that slime farm's just going to generate slime itself. So it's not something like the iron farm, where it's going to just pump out a load. It's yeah, it's just there in the background generating slime. And the next plan on the farms will be things like sugarcane and bamboo. Quite simple farms to make, but quite effective. Just having a look there, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pumpkins. It's halfway there. I'm very cautious as well holding an axe when I go out to those farms, so I don't strip the wood that's surrounding those pontoons. As we're going down there, we'll just Move the jack-o'-lanterns out. Whoop, I thought I'd be further down. Just 3 more to go. Go up and have a siesta, and then we'll probably be just about right to get the last 3. Just into saying also I like TV movie OSTs, like the Owl House. It just ended a week ago, and I love the show and the soundtrack. Yes, I watch too much cartoons. Nothing wrong with watching cartoons. Quite often I play the Dragon Ball Z music, talking about the English dub, Bruce Faulkner's music. Very high energy. Yeah, really good for, again, background music when you're playing Minecraft. Sometimes I listen to background music when I am playing other games as well, because I do enjoy sometimes some slower paced games. Transport Fever 2, American Truck Simulator, couple of good games that I enjoy playing, Transport Fever, once you've listened to the soundtrack a couple of times, you're like, yeah, the soundtrack's fitting. And for anyone who's played Transport Tycoon back in the 90s, it really makes you feel like you're playing not playing Transport Tycoon, but you can tell there's a lot of inspiration there. American Truck Simulator, well, don't think it has a soundtrack. I think there is a radio that you can get going in it. Not too sure. Now, come on, I just need 2 more pumpkins. That's all I want, is 2 more pumpkins. I'll turn those into blocks. Might as well do something whilst we're waiting. Say a watch pot never boils, and in this case it's the very, very case here. So just gonna go down here. Plants vs Zombies OST is a good one too. That's the thing, there's a lot of good like video game soundtracks out there. Just need 1 more of these, so I might go cow chasing a little bit, because I've got all these cows that escaped. So I'll take this one out. Oh, missed it. Got it the second time round. Yeah, I'm trying to think of some other soundtracks now. I mean, of course, I'm a massive Sonic the Hedgehog fan, so any Sonic soundtrack's always good. And sometimes even like 8-bit or 16-bit soundtracks can be good to listen to. As long as they're not... some of them can be a bit too much, but... Okay, so I'll just take out this wheat. Of course, with a wheat, I couldn't make an auto wheat farm. I did that in the, I think, the first season of Minecraft Unearthed. Massive wheat farm, that one. It was semi-auto. I still had to go and replant the seeds. Okay, that's got us all we need now. Okay, first game is literally the first Sonic game. It's a very good game to start off your gaming experience for sure. Okay, so we'll just get those lit up. Actually, in fact, talking about Sonic soundtracks at the moment, I mean, I'm one of these people who need some background noise or music to get to sleep. So I've been listening to the Sonic 30th anniversary concert that went on YouTube by the Philharmonic Orchestra, and I've been listening to like the set of tracks from them to get to sleep. Like some people listen to lo-fi music and stuff. Yeah, that's my jam to get me to sleep every day. Every night, should I say. Try not to sleep during the day. Oops, gone one too many there. See, we can see the hoppers now. Oh. Okay, that's problematic. I didn't think about that. The fact we've got the sand there. If I dig that close... okay. Yeah, that was a little miscalculation there. We'll fill that back up. Come down one. And that's got me worried with these gravel traps, whether any of those, any of that sand is resting on the gravel. I mean, I guess the answer to that at the moment is no, so far. But that is a worry. So far, so good. Oh, I can hear those slimes above me. See, look at that. If I'd gone one more, that would have knocked that sand block out, that gravel block out, and that sand block out. So, got off very lucky there. Oh. Wait, no. We're not out of this yet. Right. What I'm going to have to do here, I'll come along here. Hopefully this will just be the one. Yep. So what we'll do, just gonna solid block this up to here, up to where we put the sand back in, and then up to where we put the cacti back in, which obviously, yeah, fell out through there. Still getting a handful of slime there. Just run along here and pick up what we've dropped. We can now take that out. Excellent. And before we go any further, I want to put these slabs down, which I'm going to run out of slabs, so we'll go up and get some more. Okay, go down here. Okay. Go back around here. Take this bit out. And make our way back up. And we're just saying, just going to watch the entire thing because it's a holiday tomorrow, so no school. Lucky. Wish I could say I had no work tomorrow, but gotta do what we gotta do. And I think once we've done this row, we're gonna call it a night. Because at the moment, we're not really getting a farm going. We're more doing grindy kind of stuff. Okay. Jump off there, do that. And then the rinse, wash, repeat once we've done this side and we've cut out to where we need to cut out. Hoping we're not going to have the same problem with the sand that we did on the other side. And we are going to have that same problem. I'm just going to hold up here for a sec, just in case there's any more sections that need to be fixed. Nope, we're looking pretty good. Other than being out of inventory space. Diorite can go. Dirt can go. So we'll do the same as we did last time. And obviously one of the cactus have fallen down. Definitely getting a good amount of slime now. Winter's saying at least you're getting paid. At least you're getting paid. We're getting paid in math and the molecular bond of acetone. Oh jeez. Yes, well, yeah. Pay only goes so far, I can assure you. Yeah, bills and rising inflation. Pay sounds great, but definitely only gets so far at the moment. Chuck those two back in. Just dump a couple of things. Whole block of granite there. And probably the cobblestone, and then we'll get back underneath and just hollow out that last little bit. Yes, I must admit, school can be challenging, but it pays off in the long run. Hoping we can get to the end here with no dramas. should be able to run that row of slabs. And run one more row here. Put those couple of blocks in. I think that's where we're going to call it a night. So thanks everybody for joining in on the stream. Hope you did enjoy the stream. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe to Highwest84 on YouTube with all notifications turned on. We'll be back at the same time next week, where I'll hopefully have a lot more of this hollowed out. So I'm going to have to find a couple of hours to get that done, so I'm not doing it on stream again. And then we'll be able to set up some more farms. So thanks for joining in, and most importantly everyone, hope you have a good one.